Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. It is time to get into the focus for this morning as the 10th National Assembly resumes after its 2-week break. The main opposition, People's Democratic Party, has warned Senate President Godswill Akpabio against unveiling a fake list of minority leaders, saying it was still consulting and yet to take a stand on the issue. In the light of separation of powers, the outcome of the election into the leadership of the legislature is challenged against making the 10th National Assembly a rubber stamp legislature that afflicted the last administration. This is notwithstanding the promises of the Senate President and the new Speaker of the curious optimism that has greeted the fast-paced administration of Tinubu. The litmus test for the overall quality of governance would be determined by how the legislature would engage the executive and by how legislators would conduct themselves at both plenary sessions and their respective chambers. Of course, to have this conversation with us this morning is Barrister Bayo Oshikomaya. Good morning, you're welcome.
Good morning.
Okay, let us take a look at the National Assembly and the principal officers, and the whole back and forth and the announcement. Do you think that the process has been duly followed?
As a fact, if the opposition parties are coming out to say they are still consulting and they've not submitted any list, then this calls for serious worries. Because we've seen a list of the complete leadership of the House, both the majority, which is the ruling party, and the minority flying everywhere on social media and all of it. And I understand that the process for choosing the leadership of the House is, apart from the Senate President and the Speaker of the House, their deputies, they usually go into a voting. It's usually done by vote. Then everybody goes back to their constituency, being the majority, whichever party has the highest numbers in the House, maybe at the top, upper house, lower house. So everybody's supposed to go and consult, bring out their list and say, these are the people we want to occupy these positions. So it can be by concession when they go back into their spaces, whether the minorities, when they go back into their space, it can be by consensus, it can be by votes, but this is what is done at that level amongst the politicians. So my expectation would be that before we have a list flying around or a list circulating everywhere on social media, we should have the leadership of the House, being the Speaker of the House of Reps now and the Senate President, should have gotten these names formally. So I'm shocked to be hearing or to be told that the opposition primarily are kicking against the nomination, the leadership of the House.